You call me king.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, long as I stick to the plan. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control, God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical, cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimal. Can't stop now, I'ma grind till I'm ghost. I thank God how he helped me.
Where my mic at? Mic check. We about to get it going. Before we do anything, let's do something a little different. You hear me?
Okay. Is this something we talked about?
Yeah, it's something we talked. Let's do something.
Okay. I didn't know if it was something we didn't talk about.
Let's do something a little different. Mic check. Let me hear your mic.
Hello.
Yeah. Man. Let's go with it.
Yeah.
Let's go with it. We here.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah.
Cutaways.
Our Thanksgiving break.
Mike Kelsey. I done wasted enough of my time. I'ma need that back.
Yeah, time after time with I've been roll at a line like I don't read the signs. I'm so done with the lies. That's why I ain't got no time. 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 Boy ain't looking at the clock. Stuck up in the game like rock. Ball boy with the hook can't stop. Like the dread on my head stay locked. Look, always no island. Stay fly, no pilot. All beef, no diet. Real G, stay silent. I'm all for the mission and pray for the tension because the best of us come with complacency issues and then I'm choking the high cause replacing no picking the tissues. They're thinking and crying and laughing and ain't for the issue. I've been up like all night working on the crab cause the sucker don't bar right. Doing about to swing cause we ain't about to fall. I'm living on my knees cause I know it ain't all right. Oh my God, never gonna stop. Think I'm finna go and change my lingo name to Pops. Y'all a bunch of birds, I ain't
stupid.
Who was
stupid.
that? Who was that?
You stupid. Artist name AC.
AC?
AC. Oh, let me pull
What's the
this
song
back.
called?
Let me pull this back. No time.
So we have a theme. This episode's called No Time.
That's what you gonna go with?
We're gonna go with
okay,
it.
that's maybe.
Who knows?
We gonna pull
Something
a Dave Chappelle. We gonna see how we can use that word again later on in the pod.
Yes. Okay, we start with a phrase. That's something we could do new.
Challenge ourselves.
Yeah, we do a phrase at the beginning, and then we try to.
So what you ain't got no time for?
Games.
What type of games?
Love games. Old Greg. You remember Old Greg?
Yeah.
I used to love it.
That was it? That was just
Yeah, I didn't have much.
God.
What about you?
What I ain't got no time for?
Yeah, what you got no time for?
People that waste time.
Oh, like say if they were like 13 minutes late. I had time.
let me tell you how crazy white privilege is. Want me to tell you why?
Well, I wouldn't.
Because when you knew you was late and you walked in and you didn't even be like, man, I apologize for being late when you picked the time.
I literally had no chance to even, like, you opened the door, you didn't even talk to me, and then I went to put my keys in the wallet.
I did talk to you. I said you're late.
Yeah, you kind of did that. I blanked that out. But then, and then I felt bad because Keita's like, oh, you didn't say hi to me. I didn't even have a chance to put my keys down. I didn't want to, sit there and, jingle my keys while I'm exchanging pleasantries.
Yeah. You know what? This is why after we renovate this set, we can go through the other way. So where you ain't got to deal with them confrontations.
Oh, I mean, she didn't bully me.
Yeah, she bullied you.
She kind of did.
Don't lie. Don't lie. First off, man, hey. Welcome to the Call Me King podcast, Kings and Queens. I am your host. He is I is him. Call me King and let it be. Yes, sir. We got my boy, I was about to say JD, rest in sleep.
We miss you, man.
We miss you. We miss you. But we got my dog, Kilowatt. Can you do something for me?
You're not doing the drops?
I will.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming with the drops today.
Hello.
I'm coming with the drops today.
Oh, you have a lot of drops?
Oh, yeah.
I hope you get to work them in.
But nah, it depends if I can
hope
work
you have
them in.
time.
Yo, but I may not have no time for that type of foolishness.
JD ran out of time.
Yo, hold on.
New Call Me King. We got Kevin in the building.
Man, so let's get things started, bro. How was your Thanksgiving?
That's good. I had gumbo.
Then you found out you're not white no more.
I found out I was no longer Caucasian.
Hold on. I got to give a round of applause for that. I got to give a round of applause. Now tell the audience. Tell the audience why.
So I asked my mom. I said, what? She was making potato salad with the gumbo, and like she's always making potato salad. It's German potato salad. Loves it. Potato salad. And I said, "Oh, you're not gonna put like raisins or anything in that?" And she goes, "Who puts raisins in it?" And tell you what, we did a new like handshake that I just felt the whiteness just go away.
So do they have a what you are, like an albino white maybe?
No,
What are you?
just white.
Like I thought we just denounced that you was no longer a Caucasian.
Oh, okay. So like just spicy, I guess. Not even spicy. Like
We gonna call you sunscreened.
sunscreen.
The sunscreen husky.
Husky sunscreen. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we should. I'm gonna use that. It's gonna be a new Twitter handle.
Yeah.
So, how was your Thanksgiving?
I don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
What?
I don't.
Like at all?
Nah, not really.
You taking a stance?
We're celebrating basically. If we look at history, we just celebrating backstabbing, like massacre, murder.
Yeah. So I don't think of Thanksgiving like that. I'm sure. Like I don't pledge allegiance to Columbus before we eat.
I got a hot take on that.
Go
ahead though. I got something to go with that.
I just normally like it's a day to think back like, oh, I'm thankful I have all my limbs. I can
I'm not gonna lie. Before I get on, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way. When you said about Columbus Day, it did trigger me because of the fact that now they're starting to move Columbus Day out and they call it Indigenous Day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to me that's disrespectful.
To who?
No, listen.
Okay.
The reason why I feel like it's disrespectful because we knew, or if you read deep into history, you know what Christopher Columbus did. So you're going to denounce his day and substitute it with a day to celebrate people where I used to celebrate it off a man who just ran through different lands and raped and killed people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you still having to share a day that used to celebrate a monster.
But I think it's not celebrate. I think you just, like you said before, you said slowly moving it away from Christopher Columbus.
I would demand a different day, though. I would want a same day. Even if they move it out the way, I do not want to share a day that's supposed to be dedicated to my people where it was celebrated to a guy that supposedly, well, I ain't going to say supposedly, he ended up getting lost. And as he's getting lost along his way of being lost still, he slaughtered and massacred indigenous people of certain lands. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. But if you're gonna have a day, what a better spit in the face of somebody who took your land and now you're taking their day.
But you don't get the land back though.
But you get the day. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in charge. Otherwise, I'd give them their land back. But
I know what you said.
Yeah.
But then my thing is too. What ticked me off was the fact that the reason why I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because of those purposes, and then turn around and you have to deal with the domestic terrorism that happened early in the week with the Club Q shooting.
That's right.
And then the shooting at Walmart.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it when you really go into a deep thought, you're saying to yourself, yeah, I'm grateful. Today is a day to be thankful. And then turn around, when you really think about it, it's almost sick to say, man, thankful it wasn't me. Especially with them, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you understand what I'm saying.
I
it's
get
like,
what you're saying, but I think for me, it's like I can be thankful. Yeah, I think that it's, thankful it's not me, but I can also be like, I still care about what happened to other people and worry about them.
Yeah, and that was
there's no point in bringing myself down because, because some monster wanted to ruin people's lives.
And that was the crazy thing about it, is the fact that deep down, I'm like, man, it's hard to be thankful right now when you have people that just been slaughtered right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it's even though you can be thankful, but it's like, God, dog, this is more of a grief. To me, it would be more of a grieving / thanking than actual thankful.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, the nation should be hurting.
Yes.
Because, I mean, when you really think about it, you get into...
But everybody's desensitized now. It's slowly become that. And it sucks and it's sad. And the problem is with the news cycle, you focus on one shooting and before you know it, there's another one. And it gets to the point where it's like it's too hard to keep up and nobody wants to do anything.
And crazy thing is, what ticks me off is the fact that, like we said on our pod episodes ago, how much more?
Mm-hmm.
When are we going to, like, because I heard off another podcast, shout out to Triple P and J podcast. I heard them talk about it when they was doing the segue on gun violence. And one of the co-hosts was saying that, and I think if I remember correctly, if you have a child, your child uses your gun to shoot people, even innocent people, you should be accounted. You should be held accountable for it because that's your gun as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I agree.
I like that.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is the fact that more people should suffer. NRA, y'all are too busy just trying to celebrate. I feel like y'all trying to celebrate guns, try to push more gun usage, trying to scare people into buying more guns. There should be accountability held.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, because there was that court case where I think it was like Smith & Wesson or some gun company got sued.
Yeah.
And I feel like that should be, you start hitting people there where it hurts. It'll definitely,
And then I do, unfortunately, I want to give, I hate to say it, this is a bad time, but I want to give a little round of applause to one of the survivors of the shooting, the one that took place in Walmart. Yeah. The reason why.
I thought you were talking about
no, I'm gonna talk about them.
Okay.
But she's suing Walmart for $50 million.
Well, yeah, she's probably traumatized. I mean, the dude harassed her for
no. Yeah.
months.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that, hey, I have a hidden. There's a track record of me coming to y'all about this, but y'all were so biased about how he was a good guy. Y'all didn't take this seriously. Now there's a lot of lives. I think as well. With that being said, the rest of the victim's family should sue. Now I haven't seen anybody following up.
Now that's probably the last thing on their mind.
Shoot.
Nah, I mean,
I'm about to say
if I got shot.
Yeah. I can't do nothing. I'm really not your family man. I'm just your best friend.
Yeah, but say if you were traumatized enough, you were like, Kevin, like he tried to tell somebody, and then the first thing you think of is like, I'm gonna sue somebody.
If you had, I'm gonna say this: if you had kids, I will sue first. I can't grieve yet. I will sue first.
I guess if you're,
I gotta make sure your kids are taken care of.
Yeah, I guess if you're trying to take your mind off of it, one thing you got to do is sue somebody.
I hate to say it, in this particular situation, I grieve when I lay you to rest. After I lay you to rest, right now it's bad to say, but right now to me it's more my business. I gotta make sure my best friend's kids are taken care of now. I said if this was a situation where you had kids, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Don't make me a daddy.
Don't do that to me. I did, but you agree with me.
Daddy. What?
I just said it. When I brought the story, you agree with me.
Yeah, I agree.
I do agree with you.
Boy, you don't like when I'm brutally honest. You just think I should be blunt, huh?
Nah, I mean, honest. Like somebody.
But I want to let me play this real quick because this was disgusting, and I want you to hear this. I had to save it on Twitter, but I want you to hear this. This was absolutely disgusting. This was the shooter's father. Hold on.
Oh God, I heard it.
Republican. There was a shooting involving multiple people,
right?
And then later on going to find it's a gay bar.
Yeah, right. And
I was like, oh my God, is he gay? As a scared, oh my God, shit, is he gay? And he's not gay, so it's
well, you guys had conversations about that. You were.
Oh yeah,
you
I was adamant.
Told him, yeah, you were adamant that gay is bad.
I'm a Mormon. I'm a conservative Republican, and we don't do gay. We don't do gay.
Yeah.
I can't get answers from the attorneys really, but they're saying that some of these, it's involving a gay bar or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what the heck he did at a gay bar. I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's accused of going on a mass shooting at a gay bar and killing 5 people.
Colorado.
Okay, well, that's shit. If he's accused of doing that, I'm glad he's not gay. I'd say that, but he's not gay.
That is the most. I think that is the most publicly homophobic thing I ever heard.
Oh no, I've heard worse, but it's definitely. I mean, after hearing, "Hey, your son murdered people,"
and I'm just glad he's not gay.
I'm glad he went to the club and he wasn't gay. Yeah, it's weird.
Then the crazy thing about it, he's speaking for the Republican side and as a Mormon.
Mm-hmm. Mitt Romney's in shambles.
So, my thing is too, why are we giving this guy? Why are we to a certain degree? I don't think we should give, the suspects family to speak because of stuff like this.
Well, a good way to stop stuff like that is not giving it attention.
But the crazy thing about it. The sad thing, the sad thing about it is the fact that the reporter should have stopped it. When it got ugly like that, he should have just ended the interview.
No, because you know what happened? We're listening to it.
But now
he got the clicks that he wanted. I mean, at the end of the day, like
you're right.
People aren't gonna care as long
clicks
as you're...
over humanity.
Exactly.
Right.
I got into an argument with some dude who said that the I guess county that Uvalde was in, voted for Abbott, and some guy was like, "Hey, like, it sucks about the kids, but our economy's booming, and we shouldn't mess that up to vote for somebody who might do something to the guns." And I'm like, so you like imagine telling parents whose children were just killed, "Hey, I know your kids died, but I'm saving 10 cents on gas at the pump." Like, that's mind-boggling to me.
And save 20 more with your Murphy's card.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling to me. So, yeah, it's weird where people's priorities lie. If it's not happening to me, I mean, it sucks for you, but it's not happening to me. And the moment it starts happening to you, that's when people care.
Now, I'm going to ask, this is my question. I want your opinion on your honest opinion.
I can't wait.
Do you think people who do this horrible crime, do you think they should have a second chance?
Ooh,
and I'm gonna make it easier on you. As a person that grew up in a religious home, I think that people who commit these heinous crimes should not be arrested safely.
Wait, what?
Oh, they should be rattled with bullets.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't shed a tear. Yeah, I agree, but I also think it should be up to the families. If anything, I wish that's how the court systems work. Like, if they already found, if they already found the person guilty, I think the sentencing should go down to the victims. Be like, hey, he murdered, my family member. I get to pick how he's punished.
And the crazy thing about it, and like I said earlier, it sucks that you even though I said what I said about how I feel about Thanksgiving, it sucks that the people who wants to celebrate it really can't celebrate it because of this. Now we're going to get into Christmas, and it's a month later, and now another holiday. Basically, you could say the whole month of December is based on just spending time with family. Peace on earth, goodwill towards men. And you won't get that freaking crap. Mm-hmm. Don't make me sound like a civil rights preacher right now.
Weird. You made me sound like Scrooge. I'm like, all right.
So, but as we were saying, I want to get what was another applause for the people who took down the shooter at Club Q.
Yeah, watching that guy's interview was amazing to me because that dude was just like, I was there with my daughter, her boyfriend, my wife, and then and I think you said his other daughter, and then he just took that guy down. Didn't even think. He was just like, if I die, I want to at least keep my family safe. And I think her boyfriend died. I think he's one of the 5. Was it 5?
I don't remember the casualty count.
Isn't it sad that a mass shooting happened, and it's like, oh, which one? How many people? Like, it's sad that there's multiple that I have to try to keep track of how many
so far, especially so far this year. Last time I checked, I think we was about over 600
mass shooting.
I think.
What's considered mass?
I think
3
it was
or more?
Either 3 or 4 more.
Okay,
that's considered a mass.
Sad,
but which let's and I think when they say mass shooting, they don't make it horrific as they need to be. What I mean by that is this is an absolutely example of freaking domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
But the media would, of course. This is the media we talking about, for freak's sakes.
Hey, we're technically media, so don't.
Who?
We
ain't news media. Who? Ow, yeah, me, motherfucker. Technically, well, we're not the news media.
Kinda, we're delivering the news.
No, but we're not.
If nobody, like somebody didn't watch the news at all,
yeah,
and we just told them news stuff that happened.
But I'm gonna say this though. Okay, yes, okay. Well, you can say we're the news, but we're not. We're not paid for
the best news.
We the best news. Who? We. Oh, I thought you were going to say it.
No, I'm not. I haven't. I haven't.
I almost trapped him.
I
know. but I do agree. Well, I do understand what you're saying, but now look at it in hindsight. I guess we consider it as media, but I guess what makes it better for us is the fact. Can you let me finish?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The good thing about it is the fact that we're not paid for loyalty. Nope, we're not in somebody's pocket.
Huh?
What?
I said yet?
Yeah. Ooh, no.
Ooh.
We the best. Hey, so with that being said, did you look at did you see the video of Ben Watson?
Ben Watson. I should know this person.
ESPN.
I should know this person.
So I'm pretty sure you seen it on
something.
Yeah. Well, what happened was they was doing a college football coverage, and one of the reporters.
Oh, did he bust out the N-word?
No.
Oh, because I seen that one.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No. You want me to play it, or you just want me to explain it to you?
Yeah, explain it to me.
Okay. So what happened was it's a group of 4 men. They was covering ESPN college football Saturday. And what happened was one of the men, he was like, hey, you didn't get the memo? And he was basically like, what? You're wearing a light color suit. You're looking like, basically, this is looking like you had an Easter Sunday. You got an Easter suit on. So then the dude, Ben Watson, held up his phone. He was like, hey, long as my wife tell me y'all look good, hey, it's all that matters to me. And he was like, oh, the same text your wife sent me? And...
Oh, and he ended up smacking him.
I don't know if he smacked him.
Supposedly. But I think that was a bit, right? That wasn't real. I could have swore that was a bit.
No, bro, that was real.
That was real? Oh, man.
That was real. Now, they don't say no reports about him hitting him. All right, Fox News over there. They don't say about him hitting him. But they did cut off to where they both two was gone.
Yeah, and then the one that
Watson came back,
sat down and was like button his suit back up like he was just in a scuffle.
Yeah, he slammed his phone down. Like, yeah.
So, do you think he actually sent that text, or his wife actually sent that text? I mean,
she gave her that Jay Will.
Jay Will.
I mean, Will Smith.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, man, that seems to be a growing trend, huh?
Hey, but he handed it off camera though. He did.
Yeah, that's sure. I give him that.
He did.
Yeah, very professional. Waited till off the camera.
Yeah.
We need to. Okay, maybe JD's not watching, right? We need to start a scuffle.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
We need to start a scuffle.
With what?
That gets people talking, right? Maybe like next time JD's here. Other than in spirit. Next time he's here, we could start a scuffle. Like I say something, and then JD's like, what'd you say? And I'll say, you heard me, JD. And we just start a scuffle. We start bear wrestling or something.
Dog, you heard me. It's wild.
Yeah, you heard me.
That was so fake authority.
I'll repeat myself. That's what I would say.
That's so fake.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to win an Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to start a
conversation. You know what? That reaction is about fake as everybody's reaction when that Jerry Jones segregation photo came out.
There was fake reaction?
Huh? It was some. Yeah, it was. It was some fake reactions. Yeah. Cowboys fans wasn't worried about it because they just won on Thanksgiving.
That's true.
And it came. This photo, I see the photo hit on my timeline after they won on Thanksgiving. I think it was against.
Can you pull that picture up, or do I need to?
You can pull it up.
Because I'm curious. Pull up.
It was like a segregation photo. It was outside of a school. Rumored where
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, so as you look that up, even Braun was talking about, why y'all haven't asked me about that, but y'all asked me about Kyrie.
Which one is? Because it's a lot of mayo here.
I think it's that one. Him right there.
Okay.
Him right there.
What in the 1950s Gracer? You see the guy up front?
Yeah.
So what's his excuse for being in the photo?
What's his excuse?
that would be me. Where I'm like, can you believe this is happening? Like, can you believe it? No, that is crazy.
I don't know what his excuse was.
Oh. Because what was so in the photo? I assume they're trying to stop non-whites from going into
a school. Yeah,
a school.
Yeah,
1957. Dang, how old is he?
He probably like maybe up to the 80s.
Jerry Jones?
I think he's about 80, close to 80.
Dang. Well, him and LeBron are cozying up in this photo. Yeah, it is weird that they wouldn't ask him. Like, if he's friends with them, or at least acquaintances, you would think they would bring it up.
Self-proclaimed Cowboys fan.
LeBron is?
Yeah.
He's not a Browns fan?
No.
Speaking of Browns.
Go ahead. Go ahead, get it off.
What do you think about the Texans and Browns? I hope the Texans.
It's not going to happen, though. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Allegedly, with this news, since you brought this topic up, allegedly, the lawyer supposedly is...
You're really trying to cover yourself legally, huh?
Yeah. Making sure.
Okay.
It's supposedly bringing the women who filed a
report. Yeah. 23 of them.
To them to watch the game. I don't know if it's all 23. But so allegedly and supposedly.
What exactly? So is like what? I don't understand why.
I think it's a boycott situation.
So they bought tickets to a game.
They go to they supposed to be like in a press box, president's box or whatever it is. They're not going to be with the general population, I believe so.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them down there.
First of all,
I don't know. I don't understand why is my thing. Like, all you're doing is, unless it's like bringing press to the situation. Actually, yeah, that's probably what it is.
Okay.
That's probably what it is.
Okay.
Because now we're talking about it.
Okay.
And now, more people are talking about how much of a monster he is. Counter me.
Is this really bringing an awareness, or now y'all just using this as a bully situation?
Good, bully them. 23 women. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like, imagine being told one time, somebody saying, like, hey, he did this to me. Multiply it.
Oh, my God. Oh,
you
my
wish
God.
JD was here?
No. I just don't want to make it seem, like I always say, I don't want to make it seem like I'm agreeing with what he did or condoning what he did. I'm just looking at it at all different angles. Yeah. So my thing is, what is considered as sexual assault?
Okay, so I got concerns.
No, listen.
Because if you don't know the definition.
No, listen.
Oh, okay.
Listen, because this is, and I don't know the law inside out, but this I'm asking a serious question because I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm not done.
Oh, I was going to answer for
you. No,
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
So let's say he's in this massage table.
Okay.
They giving him a straight up massage and he gets erected.
Just erect.
Let's say,
Okay.
for an example, let's just leave it at that right there.
Yeah.
And he just get erected. Can I still file for sexual assault?
I don't think so.
Or is it like more of a sexual disorder conduct or something?
I don't know if either.
I mean, misconduct. I'm sorry.
I mean, it depends on what he's like. If he's like, come on, touch it or something like that. That's that's different.
So that's what
if it's just he got it, but 23. I mean, at a certain point,
go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say. So I would say the definition is unwanted sexual advances. We're just hitting all the hot topics today, huh?
We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Who?
We. You may get me one time.
Then we got to edit.
Yeah, then we'll definitely have to.
Then I'm gonna have to put you on paid. No, I can't put you on paid leave. I gotta put you on
send me out 5 games.
Yeah, I gotta sit you out 5 games. I'm gonna have to just pot it out myself.
I gotta go sit down with different people and.
Yeah, then you gotta pay for the community. You gotta give to the women's shelter. You gotta do all this stuff.
Why a women's shelter?
They be just throwing everything out there.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind.
They don't have a shelter just for black folks, so hey, do it for the women's shelter. They don't have a shelter for black folks, dog. There's no way. But go ahead. So now, like, okay, no, go.
No, go ahead.
So this is my question: what is considered?
What I just said,
which is, hey, touch it.
Yeah, I would think that's like, and then like. Oh no, thank you. And he's like, no, come on. I would think after one no is enough.
I hate to like I said, I hate the cap for them, but I'm looking at this as all angles. How we know that when it comes to lawsuits like this for anybody, not just him, that these are not pyramid schemes?
Well, a pyramid scheme is not. I don't think that's the right.
Like what pyramid schemes of lawsuits?
No, I don't think you can. That's not how pyramid.
So
schemes
you don't think
work.
I'm just no. I'm just that I know that's probably a bad wording.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say this: how we know that they haven't talked amongst themselves and be like, yo, hey, girl, let me tell you something. I got him for a lawsuit.
But they're not. I mean, I'm sure now they are. They might be civil suits, but I'm sure there's a lot of criminal suits that are against them. I don't. I mean, This is all like I know the bare minimum. No. I'm just talking.
If I can remember from my last pod, there was no more charges. It was just like lawsuits, civil suits. These are all civil suits.
Yeah. I mean, so I still think them going to the game is something that will stick out in people's minds, like, and not forget what kind of a monster he is.
Let me say this.
I think that's the reason why.
Let me say this. I'm really about to sound insistent, but I don't mean no harm. If I was in, anybody can say if we was in their shoes, but if I was in their shoes, I'm gonna bust his head, meaning that he's gonna do jail time, and then I'm gonna bust his pockets.
Well, obviously it didn't work because did they bring
now? This
cases?
Is what I'm saying. What standing do they have now?
But you also got to realize in this country, I mean, that's why a lot of people don't come forward with sexual assault cases because of not poo-pooing on you, but your automatic doubt that they could be lying. And because of that, you're already assaulted. Think of it like this. You're already assaulted. Now you go and tell somebody, you have the bravery to tell somebody. Yeah. Then you have these people who are judging you saying like, oh, you're just lying, or oh, you blah, blah, blah. Like that's definitely going to weigh down on women who are already mentally just destroyed after what happened to them.
I guess it's because I've seen just not much, but just a few cases with athletes and outside of athletes of people who reported that they have been raped or sexually assaulted, been guilty, sentenced to a certain amount of years. They get out. It's been proven that they was innocent, and they turn out only get $5 million.
Only.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying like only 5 million.
Meaning,
like
the way you said it was like
that's a lot.
No, that's not.
I mean, how long are they in jail? Look, I'm again. There are some monster like women that will lie about that. I'm sure of it. But out of say if there's 10 cases and one is lying, you can't discredit the 9 other women who aren't lying.
You're not wrong.
Like say out of 23 of those women, say one is lying. That's still 22 other women.
Okay,
who are
I'm gonna say this. Of course, I'm not, like I said, I'm looking at it all different angles. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. I'm just looking at it all different angles. I'm gonna use this as an example. Let's bring Antonio Brown in the mix. When this whole sexual assault thing happened,
I don't know anything about
sexual
it.
misconduct with the trainer. She came out and said that she was sexually assaulted by him. And then another trainer, I think it was either a trainer or his doctor, was trying to get him for sexual assault when he farted in his face.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
No, hold on. Wait, repeat the story. All I heard was farted in his face.
Well, yeah. So, excuse me. If there was one case,
okay,
it was either his trainer. I think it was his trainer.
So wait, it's multiple women?
No, I think the dude was I think the other one was a guy.
Like he assaulted the guy trainer?
By farting in his face. I don't know if he was a trainer or just his doctor. But he said Antonio Brown farted in his face.
Why?
You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't know why.
I don't know.
You know what though? It's so crazy. I believe it. Like that's so weird. Why? Like unless it was like a prank.
It's just the fact that he put it as sexual assault.
Is that what he was charged with for that?
I believe that it didn't stick.
Because I'm sure assault could be. physically something done to you.
I mean, but
that you did not want. That's
just say for an example, if he's just naked, butt booty hole naked, and he fought his man's face.
Yo, I would sue him so much, like so hard. Yeah, some dude fart in my face. That's what I'm gonna do to JD. Start the scuffle.
Yo, you gotta stop this.
I just miss JD. I wish he was here.
Okay, thank you. I wish you would have put that out beforehand.
What?
Because we got plenty of listeners and stuff, and the last thing we need is a narrative out like y'all be really out here trying to kill that man when he not here.
When JD's not here?
Yeah.
I wish JD was here. I like his insight on things.
You like his grandfather vibe?
He does have a grandfather vibe. He's like a dad I never had.
What he is, an old timey nigga?
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
You know what? I gotta ease up on that word, man.
Which word?
Nigga.
Old time?
I try not to do. I try not to say it as much. I gotta switch up my vocabulary.
What would you say instead? Fella? Oh, fella?
Bucko.
Buck. Or jabroni? You call people jabronis?
No, dog.
Pal.
Listen here, pal.
Yeah. I miss that old pal. You can do that.
What else? Give me something else.
Friend.
Just friend?
Just friend.
Okay.
What would you consider JD? He's a friend? Lover.
You said lover?
No, I didn't say lover.
Yo, you've been on it, dog.
Freak. See, JD wouldn't appreciate that though.
What? The fact that
I just said that.
Oh.
This dude, that's what he would say.
Yeah,
that's my JD impression.
He's
a friend.
I think he could be. I think he's a friend.
Yeah. Except when he doesn't accept my invites when playing Call of Duty. Oh, I was gonna go see Black Adam.
Yo, stop.
Every time.
Stop.
I'm like, how many times you gotta see Black Adam?
Stop. Why you talking all this smack, dude? You need to hear.
I'm building up. No, listen, I'm building up. So next time he comes in, there's some tension there. And we're gonna have it boil over and we're gonna scrap.
Yo,
we're gonna scrap. So
as a black man, I don't even use scrap.
Well, you should change that. What else do you say? What would you say?
What?
We should do like a translation. So when you say fight, what would you say? Like, oh, him and old dude, they got into a confrontation.
I'll say I think more than Jody time I maybe say it's like scuffle. No, so hey, bro, don't try to colonize me.
What do you put in your potato salad?
No, that's the crazy thing about it.
Scuffle. We're gonna scuffle.
Yo,
scrap sounds like that's a hard term.
Yo, why you trying to
want scrap?
Why you trying to make it like a?
Hey, do you want to have a scuffle? Like that sounds so weird compared to scrap. Scuffle.
I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
I mean, it sounds like such a soft art, like a fight, a scuffle. Like, I don't know. Speaking of fights,
hold on. No. I'm gonna throw my boy up here. You ain't gotta be on camera, my dog. But Danny, what would you say?
All right. Well, I think we found the Neapolitan of our
Hey,
group.
let's play Family Feud. The right answer is
we got vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate here.
Boy, stop. Boy, stop. You a munch.
We got munch. We got scuffle, tussle, and scrap.
All right, but
like, we should put a poll up there. Put a poll on which is the softest sounding of the three.
I'm gonna do
scuffle, scrap, or tussle.
I'm gonna do
Scuffle's gonna be up there.
I'm gonna put the poll on our Facebook page.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the poll.
Can't wait to hear how the voting went. Because I know it's not going to go like the hardest sounding.
What you going to think is going to be throw hands?
It's going to be scrap. It's not going to be scuffle or tussle. Hold on. Can we ask somebody else that just walked by?
Huh?
Can we ask somebody else that just walked by?
All right. Hey, Keita.
Please, Keita.
No, answer this. Answer this real quick. Answer this. When you see two people get into a physical
altercation,
what do you call it?
Oh, that might be the hardest one. I mean, it's straight to the point.
See, look. I said scuffle. Danny said tussle. And he said scrap.
See, thank you.
Yo.
Thank you.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, she's about to go into early labor laughing at that.
Bro.
Thank you, Keita.
Sweetheart, you supposed to be on my side.
Your service was very much appreciated. I love your hair still.
Dog, no. The fact about it is you don't even care if you right or wrong. Long as I'm wrong, that's what you're happy about.
I mean, if you're wrong, I win. That's all that matters.
She didn't even say she agree with scrap.
I didn't even think she heard all that. She heard scuffle and she was like, I saw her take her ring off. Walking out.
She's second guessing the baby now, dog. But speaking of fights, what you about to say? Speaking of fights, what happened?
Oh, so I saw there was some podcast I saw, and there was a fight on it that broke out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No jumper.
No jumper. That's right. That's what it was. And I've been trying to find the fight because they kind of cut it out. I don't know if there's actual footage of it, but I saw old dude. I'm gonna start bringing that up. I saw old dude jump on another dude because they were arguing about something. Like one's a SoundCloud rapper or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. We got to start a scuffle because now I know this podcast now because of that. So we got to start scrapping. Scuffling.
Yo, that
tussling.
I seen the footage of that. And that was trash. First of all, I'm not. Hey, he hairpin got off. After he spit, he hairpin yammed him. Cause if you would have spit on me, dog.
Yeah, he spit but he didn't even have an opportunity. Oh, here we go. Guess who's going to jail? Guess who's going to jail tonight? That's what it would do. That's what would ring in your head.
I'm going to jail.
You're going to jail?
You heard what he said?
Do you think you can make it in jail?
Who?
You.
I know I can't make it, dog.
How long?
Huh?
How long?
I'm not asking for no honey bun. I'm not asking for nothing.
Yeah,
I heard about the honey bun thing.
Yeah,
I'm not asking for nothing.
Yeah. I wouldn't ask for a honey bun either.
But with that being said, I did hear that the dude that got beat up, nobody liked him on that podcast anyway. But so in that case, why are y'all bringing this dude on here?
I'm not gonna lie, I listened to some of it. I didn't care for any of them. All three of them, they seemed. I mean, the one dude who wasn't involved in the fight, kind of like
Adam 22.
Sure.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, he seemed like out of the three, the least obnoxious.
He's horrible.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't really care.
I mean, out of the three, I mean, it's not because one dude was like totally dismissive of the other. Like, if you're bringing somebody on as a guest,
yeah,
you can't just completely dismiss the person.
But, and I'm gonna say this though, you know what type of platform you got, especially how many episodes you have. The fact that you sat there where he already put about three to five licks on his face. You just yo. And you looking wait for security to jump in. Like, muff, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I know I would be. That's what I'm saying. We gotta do it. We gotta start.
All right, now I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. Now, what happened if you really got a scrap with JD? Then what?
Like after?
No, motherfucker. You know what I said? I said scrap. It don't matter during or after.
Wait, I don't understand the question though.
What happened if you got a scrap with him?
What would happen?
Yeah.
I mean, we scrap. We scrapping. Throwing bones.
Hey, throwing bones. No, we're not doing this.
All right. We don't have time.
No time. But hey, man, I know, bro, you seen the the backlash about Balenciaga.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I feel like they shouldn't, like, oh man, it's crazy. And I think they're owned by Gucci, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So Gucci should be.
I'm not saying that you're right.
Too.
I'm just saying like I'm following you.
I thought you were giving me my props.
Your fact check? Yeah. No, I don't know.
That's a scrap.
Bitch. Oh.
You want to go GameStop?
Go ahead, dog. Finish it.
Yeah, Gucci. I mean, Gucci should say something, but they're not. And it's weird that it's crazy. The common denominator of everything that's going on right now, like the bad, like with Kanye. I can't even say the word Balenciaga. I'm going to point to you when I need to say it.
What, boy? Go ahead.
I feel like I think they have a pretty good relationship with a certain family. The same as Kanye had a certain relationship.
Kardashians.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a common denominator there.
She did come out with a response.
Yeah, it's a weak response.
Weak.
Very weak. I talked to them.
I don't think she's dropping
where their heart is. Like, no, just drop them. Like, just drop them.
Yeah. Yeah. That was nasty.
Mm-hmm. It's
what makes it worse is I don't even did they issue an apology yet? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I know
we should have done research on that.
Balenciaga was supposed to be suing. Hey, Danny, can you do me a favor? See if Balenciaga issue an apology for that.
Good luck spelling it, because I can barely say it. So
you be able to spell it. Google gonna help you out.
Yeah, they'll throw you a bone.
The crazy thing about this situation is the fact that y'all thinking that suing the photographer is going to help. Because outside, they did. Okay.
What'd they say?
I mean, yeah, you can read it.
It says in a statement earlier this week, Balenciaga apologized and said that investigations into the ad campaigns were ongoing. It said that the papers featuring the legal text on child pornography were props from a third party, and that it filed a complaint against the inclusion on the unapproved documents.
Okay, so it's not really an apology. It's just a statement.
Yeah,
they didn't apologize because they don't want to take responsibility on it. Because if they take responsibility, that means they're guilty of it, and they're just covering their bases.
But
smart.
It still looked bad on them. Reason why? Because you had to know before you issued an okay for this to be released. You had to know. You have somebody in your board that reviews all the photos are taken, all the final designs of clothing wear, as far as your ads, your all that. You have somebody to finalize and give the okay before it's either uploaded or downloaded for the world to see.
Well, it's kind of
Of course, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, they're not losing me as a customer because I was never a customer.
I was never a customer.
Yeah. But it's like, remember H&M, and they had that shirt,
the coolest monkey or whatever.
Oh, was that what it said?
That's what it was.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, that went far. Like they had like
that didn't go that far.
I mean, it was far enough to where people noticed it. It was all over.
What I'm saying is, this is about to sound horrible, but who gives a crap? What I'm saying is the fact that black people were so in the freaking uproar, but if you ask them about it now, they're gonna be like, "What? What happened?" I still ain't bought nothing. I still haven't bought anything from H&M yet. After that,
did you buy before?
It was a shirt, and the crazy thing about it, it was one of them long tail shirts. It was a long sleeve. It was a long tail shirt.
What's a long tail? Like those jackets, like those suit tux jackets, where like
it came down
like
to
a mullet.
It came down to like half of my thigh. It was just basically like a long shirt. Nah, it wasn't a dress. Don't do that. You ain't about to play
Isn't
me.
that what like a nightgown?
You ain't about to play me, dog. Shut up.
Nightgown?
Yeah.
We gonna
All right.
scrap?
Yeah. All right.
We scrapping?
All right, Don't. All right. But what I'm saying is like of course I never bought it. I'm not trying to buy it. Even if I could afford it, I'm not going to buy it. I just don't know. And the crazy thing about it, even on TikTok and other videos, I'm seeing more people. I ain't gonna say more people. I'm seeing a little bit of people on the either side. They're either mad about the kids or they're mad about the paperwork that was showed. It ain't the fact that they're mad at both situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, you and your matter of fact, I ain't gonna say you have a right freaking mind. That's a bad mind to have, to allow children to be holding dolls or teddy bears or what the freak ever with fishnets on them.
It was like dominatrix gear. It was really weird.
So I look at like you're having these kids advertise a hardcore version of 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. It's and like I said, just blatant, like, I get that they don't want to apologize for it, because if they do, it's just an admission of guilt. But at the same time, all they're doing is talking about how, like, they're investigating.
That people don't understand. Sometimes apologizing is not even an admission of guilt. Sometimes apologizing is just the right thing to do. Because some people apologize even though they don't see they did anything right. Some people do apologize like, hey, just in case you know what I'm saying?
Those people are called sociopaths.
That apologize?
Yeah, because then the apology's not... The apology means nothing.
No, in that case, because in that case, I'm a sociopath.
I know that. That's not new. I know you are. But...
I do so to a certain degree. I do feel like I need to go to a therapist, though.
You should. If you think it's going to mentally help you and keep me safe, then you should definitely do it.
But let me say this real quick.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
The violence has been chosen. Cause the reason check this out. Listen. The reason why is the fact that I don't know her days after until she posted what she had to say, Kim. But now she got to deal with the allegations of her sleeping with CP3 as well now.
Man, could you imagine?
Yo, the Banana Boat Boys are on a frenzy.
Could you imagine just mind your own business? You didn't say Chris Paul didn't do it, and he just minded his own business.
Yo, hold on. Let me look at the Banana Boat Boys.
Banana Boat Boys?
Yeah, that's what I call it, the Banana Boat Boys.
What's that?
When the Banana Boat, when LeBron, CP3, and they was all on this banana boat together.
What's a banana boat?
This one right here.
I've never seen.
They was all on the banana boat together.
Oh, that's who else is on there?
So that's Bron, that's CP3, that's Dwayne Wade. I don't know why. Okay,
who's the fourth one.
That's look like Gabrielle Union.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So now it would have been funny if Melo was on it. I thought Melo was part of it, even though he's part of the group. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there.
Wait, do they do this often?
What?
Go on a banana boat.
I think that was like early in their career, not as rookies, but just early in their career.
But you're saying Melo's part of that group.
I thought he was. I thought he was part of the Banana Boat Boys. I said this would have been better for me. What I was going to say if he was a part of the Banana Boat Boys, but he's not. But anyway, the Banana Boat Boys right now, it ain't been a good year for them.
What's wrong with Dwayne Wade?
Huh?
What's wrong with Dwayne Wade?
He's getting a lot of backlash about his kid.
What's wrong with this kid?
The one that wants to be a girl. He's still getting backlash on that.
Because she's transgender? Why would you get backlash?
Well, everybody's saying that, you know, he's pandering for it. They feel like he's not agreeing with it, but in order to not be the most hated man in the country, he's going to go along with it. People, I'm just letting you know. Hold on. I'm just letting you know what people. I'm just letting you know what people are saying.
Are you one of those people?
What? I don't give a care. He's not paying my bills.
That's true.
But
podcast over.
But I mean, if you really want my opinion on it, I don't really care. Just stop making this the headline news. And granted, I know they're not doing this on purpose, but when you're celebrities, whether if you're athletes or actors or musicians or politicians, it don't matter. This is what comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so you got all that about him, and
I mean, I don't think that's the difference is between.
Can I finish?
Well, I was just gonna say the difference between the two. I'm just staying on Dwayne Wade real quick. Difference between the three. I mean, Dwayne Wade. I mean, that's just something other people are talking about. It's nothing he did, and it's nothing his daughter did.
It don't matter. It's still talked about.
Yeah, but it's not in a. So like, okay, go ahead. Just go ahead. What I was saying was like, it's not like Dwayne Wade didn't do something negative. His daughter didn't do anything negative. So like, they're not having a bad year. Like nothing's. Besides people talking,
the reason why I say it's a bad year because it don't matter the way he moves. It don't matter if he's a loving dad or a caring dad. Don't matter he's going to be there for his kids. No matter what journey they choose in life, he's going to get backlash. That's why I say it's a bad year. It ain't the fact about a bad deed he did.
He's just trying to be a good dad.
No, because let me finish. Let me finish.
Are you?
Let me finish because the reason why I say it is because with LeBron. All of a sudden, LeBron, they got a whole compilation like we talked about a podcast ago about him just lying about things, lying about him reading Malcolm X book, lying about him first introducing the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Just a compilation of lies that he did. This has been, you could say, this kind of been a bad year. Not on a hideous negative term, but just
Space Jam did awful.
Space Jam wasn't this year though.
It wasn't?
No. And now CP3, you know, with this situation.
I mean, CP3 has been a couple years, rough couple years.
But this was dirty. And listeners, viewers, fans, family of the show, pod of the family, friend of the pod, family of the pod. Let me tell y'all this.
Members.
Let me tell y'all this. I would like to openly apologize. Because.
Wait, to who?
No, listen, to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Because when the last Kanye West situation happened, I did try to defend him a little bit.
Yeah.
I did. Now it's like when Elon Musk, and I'm gonna have to do a cup. Every time I say the N-word, I'm gonna have to do a cup of just paying that cup. But I'm gonna say it. Elon Musk did a nigga a solid by suspending him again.
Yeah, but worse is he didn't suspend him until after Kanye posted a.
He's still suspended.
But the thing is, what happened to free speech? Homie was all about free speech, and then the moment somebody, you know, like if he took him down after that photo, yeah, but that photo stayed up for hours. It got taken down. Still wasn't suspended. Then Kanye was like, Ye was like, oh. Let this be my last tweet, and it was an embarrassing photo of Elon, and that's what got him taken down. Imagine having an ego that fragile, that somebody posted a picture of you having a good old time in the sea, the open sea, on a yacht.
when Kanye says, "Before I go to bed," you know he about to get his shit off.
Yeah, poor CP3
with the DEFCON thing. He was like, "Before I go to bed."
Yeah, when I wake up in the morning, I'm doing it.
CP3, before I go to bed. Now you put this man in an awkward situation.
I could not imagine. Like, what did I do? Like, I didn't do anything, and he just
especially, and the sad thing about it, the way the demeanor that CP3 gives off for the court is like, I can see you being in somebody else's bed, nigga. Like,
Who, Cece?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he looked like a little dirty Mackie nigga, dog. He looked like he a dirty Mackie.
At least he's doing.
Hey, he looked like the type that you'll be like, hey man, just drop it off at my house. My wife is home. Hey, I'll let her know
Your wife's home.
Yeah, your wife. What about the kids? Are your kids there? No, man, they still in school. But hey, the dog is put up. You ain't got to worry about the dog being in the house. The dog is put up. You mean Blue Dro? He put up? Yeah. What you mean? You know Blue Dro?
Blue Joe.
Shout out to my dog Blue Dro, man. May he rest and sleep. That was years ago. But anyway, so
wait, did your dog? That was your dog?
I had a dog years ago. I think his name was Blue Dro.
What do you think?
I was a little kid. That's
yeah,
I
remember
that's
dogs I had when I was a kid. See, this is where that sociopath comes up. Where did this dog go?
I think he got killed. He got hit by a car.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But anyway, so with that being said, now you just threw me off.
On to you.
With that being said, now imagine, especially if he's innocent, imagine how it shook up his family.
That's what I'm saying. I actually, if somebody was gonna,
man, I'll beat Kanye in his own boots, dog.
If I'm gonna be honest, if somebody was gonna accuse me of something, I would hope it would be somebody like Kanye, where I'm like, man, I ain't gonna believe him.
Yo, imagine.
Check this out.
Check this out. Oh, this is about to sound toxic. Imagine how many cheating allegations people could get away with it if Kanye announced it.
Imagine anything if Kanye announced it. I mean, if Kanye was like, "Hey man, that Earth is flat. It's flat." You know, those flat earthers might be like, "Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong."
Hey, especially if he's talking about global warming and stuff.
Yeah, anything
and climate change.
The moment he was like, Hitler was all right.
He'll be the best reverse psychologist ever.
He would be. He is. He's Daffy Duck, and society's Bugs Bunny, because he'll say "Wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season." It just
that's a fire analogy.
Thank you.
That's a fire one. I give it to you.
Yeah,
I give it to you, Pa Papito.
For you, JD. I missed you.
But anyway, that was just crazy.
Yeah, it sucks being and again what I chalk it up to is it's another way to hurt Kim. Like if he really loved her, he's really just not showing it. He's constantly doing stuff that causes her. Like at this point, what is he doing that's gonna win her back? Oh, you're accusing me of sleeping with another guy. Oh, you're telling people where my kids go to school. Our kids go to school. He's just constantly just mentally wearing her down. And I'm not saying she's the perfect person. She's far from it. But if it were the mother of my kids and, we got divorced or whatever, last thing I'm going to do is put her through some mental gymnastics on.
I'm about to sound like a hater, but I want to know what did she see in Kanye?
He made the college dropout, man. Made graduation. He made 808s and heartbreaks.
Dog, she was still with Reggie Bush and all them at the time, like Chris Humphries.
Wasn't didn't they have a thing a long time ago? Is that them? I could have swore they had a thing, and Kanye was like, "Yeah, she's the love of my life," and all this, and then they weren't together for years and years, and then when they both were finally single, they got together. If I'm not mistaken, I might be just pulling this.
Yeah, you may be just.
Maybe I'm just.
Last time I know he was crazy about Amber Rose at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said she's got magic fingers or something like that. Cause he likes his finger or her fingers in his.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
God, dog, that is no.
That's what happened.
No,
I didn't do it.
No,
Amber Rose did it.
No, so I wanted to to acknowledge the fact that I should have called this out the last time we potted about 21 Savage saying Nas was irrelevant. I should have known that eventually it was gonna be a song together. I should have called that rollout.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have called it.
Yeah. Apologies.
I'm not apologizing. No.
I
They only got one.
They only get one?
They only get one per pod.
You were just like, yeah.
Oh, they only get one per pod.
One per pod.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So I seen another thing that was trending on Twitter that I wanted to get.
Okay.
Now, there was really nothing to get into.
Well, let's get into it.
About it, but it was the Boosie versus Jay-Z.
I don't know anything.
Basically, it was the North versus the South. They was arguing about, do Boosie get played in the club or Jay-Z get played in the club? And the crazy thing about it, this was a pointless argument.
Does Jay-Z get played in the club?
Yeah, compared to Boosie. But
no. What song is playing in the club?
But I'm gonna say
Jay-Z?
this. This was a demographic biasness. No, not demographic.
Generational?
No. Geography biasness?
Geographical?
Geographical, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Geographical biasness.
You said only one.
This is what I think that's what it is. And the reason why I say is because, of course, we're going to say Boosie get played in the club more down here because it is true. Nobody gonna listen to no Jay-Z in no club. But then up north, they gonna listen to Jay-Z in the club more than listen to Boosie.
What are they playing in the club for Jay-Z? Like what Jay-Z song playing in the club?
But you gotta realize though, different corners of this nation have different types of culture.
Yeah.
What they may play in the club, we'll play it and be like, yo,
I don't
what
go to
the
clubs,
freak is this
so
DJ?
I mean, I really don't know.
You ain't never been to a club?
I've been to a club a couple times.
What club you went to?
I don't remember the name. I just know
Club Clan.
It was a Club Clan. No, it was some club, and I went with 3 other friends. We went, and one drunk dude. The moment I got in, he was like, "Hey man, like I was looking for you," and I was like, "You were?" And he was like, "Yeah, like man, it's really popping in here tonight." And I was like, "It looks like it." And that dude was gone. Like I looked in his eyes, I saw nothing but sadness. Looking in my future. And
one more thing too. About
oh, but real quick, the music that they played, I could not imagine Jay-Z being played there. Not because of geographical, it was just because, like, nobody's dancing to, like, what Jay-Z song would you dance to?
I got one. Encore.
You think that's a dance song?
Encore?
Encore?
Yeah.
Now?
No. I think the dance you talking about and me talking about two different things. I think Encore is one of them my crew versus your crew dances. Like a you got served.
Yeah. What was that? Dude.
Hey, no. I got one for you.
Okay.
Dirt Off Your Shoulders would be played in the club.
Yeah, but it would be like a dance remix. Like it wouldn't just be the actual song.
Yeah, it would, bro.
Now Boosie would be like most of the songs sound like club songs. Like I feel like those are more club centric.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you on that take.
Like Jay-Z is like a song I would like ride to. Like in a car.
So you said Jay-Z got like more sophisticated music?
I wouldn't say sophisticated, but it's more of like I feel like his song.
He got music that racist white people listen to.
Huh?
Get that black off your shoulders.
I'll let that one sit. I'll let it sit there. I'll let him get it out. I don't think that.
Yo, that was. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I had to keep laughing, but that was corny.
Yeah, it was. It almost makes me want to scrap. So, anyways,
I ain't got no time for that.
No, you should. Oh, man.
Yeah. But go ahead.
I just don't think like just a normal Jay-Z song could be played in the club. I could be wrong. Maybe you could throw a song that I don't know, but like Hard Knock Life, couldn't play that.
Okay,
99
what about
Problems,
this?
maybe?
What about this? On to the next. On to the next. Freeze.
That song I would imagine would be like in a drug den or something, like played in the background.
Oh, you said what?
Like a drug den?
A drug den?
Yeah, like
Yo, that's the whitest thing I ever heard.
What would you call it? A trap house?
Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry, a trap house. They say no, drug den trap house.
Hey, yo, I'm about to clip that.
Okay.
That's gonna be the clip.
Okay.
I'm about to clip that. That you gonna be viral this week or next week.
Again.
A drug den.
Yeah, like a drug den. Like you walk in and they're like,
who the freak
shooting up? And
I
then
don't
you
even
have
think.
the big boss at the end of the table, and he's like, "What you doing
Fam
here,
said
Trey?
a drug den.
What you doing here, Trey?"
What is a drug den, dog?
Pretty much a trap house kind of thing. But it's like, so say we're undercover cops.
Okay.
Me and you, we're undercover cops. Like we're pretending to be like drug users. We walk in and like, on to the next one, that one's playing in the background. We're walking and like we're looking to the left and right, and there's like, like girls shooting up heroin on the couch. There's a dude talking to another girl. There's two dudes like kind of like shadow boxing each other, and then we walk in and we're here to see the boss. And they're like, all right. And we walk up the stairs, and we go up the stairs, and then there's this room, and there's a long table. There's a long table, and there's a guy sitting at the end, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And we're like, "We're here for the drugs, man. We're here for the drugs."
Is this drug boss black?
Yeah. And he's like, hand me my piece, Trey. And then Trey like hands him the piece. And he's like, "Who told you about this place?"
Yo. No. Hold on.
Okay.
So basically, as you're portraying this black dude, the blackest thing.
He's actually the whitest guy you ever meet. He's just got a really deep voice.
The blackest thing that you had him say was, "Hand me my piece."
Is that?
So
I wasn't putting a race to it. I was just saying that.
I asked you, was he black? He said, you said,
oh,
yeah.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay, he's black.
That dude said, "Hand me my." Out of all the blackest things he could have said.
Well, what can I say?
You could have gave like a stereotypical, attitude.
Because I don't think.
Like, hey, what y'all punk white boys doing here?
Wait, but you're there.
Why can't I be there?
Because we're undercover cops. We're trying to solve a mystery.
Yo, you ain't about the 21 Jump Street, me.
Yeah, we're walking in. We're walking in, and we're here for the drugs. And he's like, "Who told you about this place?" We're like, "Ricky down the street."
You freaking stupid.
And we solve the case.
You freaking stupid. Then you gonna use Ricky.
Ricky. Are we out of time?
No, we're not out of time.
Oh, okay.
Unless you got something else.
Nah, I don't got anything else. I'm just here for a good time. Not a long time.
Don't try to take my stuff.
All right, I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, JD. Oh, I did have something. So last night we were talking, and I asked, like I said, I wanted to know more about it. When did I text you? Oh my God. You said, "I'm at the barbershop." You said,
and I go ahead and I quote.
Oh, I wrote, "I need to hear the catfish story." Because you said you got catfished, and I would love to hear the story.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
What is catfish?
Catfish is when somebody portrays himself as somebody else, and then when you meet them, they're not that person that they presented themselves as.
I didn't meet this person face to face, but this person finally came clean and let me know who this person really was.
Okay.
All right. So, happened was I was still in college.
Okay.
Me and my high school sweetheart broke up in college.
Who do I know? You don't have to say their name. Do I know him? Do you think I know him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was Leah. No, it was a different one.
Oh wait, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I met her recently too.
Yeah.
Not recently. It was a few years ago.
I mean, probably at our high school reunion.
Yeah.
So,
because she said I know Paul, and I was like, oh, I know him too. And we high fived. We were so excited. We knew you.
What happened was, like, me and her broke up, and I ain't gonna lie, it was a rough breakup.
They always are, man.
So then later on in life, this when I was a big time online dater. I met this chick.
You were a freak?
Huh?
You were a freak?
I was a freak.
Were you? That was a question.
Hey, yo.
I mean, did you ever do webcam stuff? Like, did you have a webcam? Because I assume this is back, 2009, 2008? Am I exposing you? I'm sorry. I just had questions. Oh, so you
know
were
my life too much, dog. Huh?
Wait, what?
What?
You said you lied too much?
I said you know my life too much, bro.
Oh, so you were on webcam.
Man, that webcam was lit.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you had to zoom it out too, because it was.
Hey, man, come on, calm down, Johnny. Calm down, Johnny.
Sorry.
But no, so we was talking, and I was feeling her online. We talked a lot.
What was her name?
Her name.
I mean, she catfished you.
Her catfish name was Lily Hayes.
That is 100% a catfish name. Oh my gosh.
Hey, when I say me and her kicked it off, we kicked it off, and I'm like, yo, she reminded me of my high school sweetheart, bro.
You were in love?
What was I?
Oh man.
And then after that, I want to say several months, like, we kept in touch. Like, I was the only person I thought about. I was the only person that I was like really communicating with. Like, So then months later, she was like, I gotta come clean. I was like, catfished again, dog. Like,
again? Wait,
bro,
this happened multiple
bro,
times?
you know how many times I've been catfished,
You're
dog?
so gullible. Nobody,
I just wanted love.
Yeah, that's true. Love makes
I
you
better
blind.
find your loving. I better find your hide. Yeah, Papito groove with it. Yeah,
With the Banana Boys.
No. Anyway, hey, so after she was like, yo, yeah, I gotta come clean. I'm like, God, dog, what is it? So when she told me, like, you know, this is not me, and I was like, what you mean this is not you? So then she came clean and told me who it was, and I was like,
Now,
oh
was it
my
somebody
God.
you knew?
Who?
Okay, so did you guys ever talk on the phone? Like,
No.
Or was it strictly
It was just strictly.
typing?
It was just strictly Yahoo Messenger.
Oh my God.
Yahoo
okay.
Messenger.
So when she said, I'm actually this person, when she said the person, did you know that person?
When she said who she really was,
Yeah.
yeah, this is my high school sweetheart.
She was playing as your high school. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. So
okay, so
you got
Elaine-
catfish, and it turns out it was your high school.
My high school sweetheart.
So, oh my God, it was Leah. It was.
Yes.
I hope she's not. You think she listens?
I don't think so.
Well, she does. Sorry, but so wait, she catfished you to stay in contact with you? Who broke it off?
And what really?
Pretend I'm your therapist.
Oh, in that case, we got to go off record with a lot of stuff.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sociopathic stuff.
What?
Yeah, I bet.
But
I got my eye on you.
who? I don't remember who broke it off.
Okay, so all right, so you don't know who broke it off. Say it was mutual, and then she came up with this like Lily Hayes character to stay in
Oh,
contact.
you talking about when we broke up? Like broke up?
Yeah.
Oh,
not when you catfish broke up.
Oh, I don't know. I think we just wasn't seeing eye to eye.
Okay.
We just getting into it a
You
lot.
weren't Goofy movie. But so after though, so it turns out she was catfishing you.
Yeah.
Did she give a reason why?
I don't remember the reason.
Do you remember it?
I really
is this
don't.
One of those off the record things?
No, it's not. It's not. I really don't remember the reason.
What happened after? Did you guys did you say like, all right, well, I know it's you now. We can still. Now, okay, all right. You can tell me if I'm going too far.
Okay, all right.
Because I know you haven't answered the 3 questions I asked beforehand.
Oh, ask him again.
No, because I keep asking questions, not giving you a chance to answer. But it's just because I'm so intrigued by the story. Now, when you guys chatted, let me know if I'm going too far. Did it get freaky?
No.
It was just chatting, like,
no, it was
hey, how was your day?
It was just chatting, like a genuine conversation. And at that time, to be honest with you, at that time I didn't know myself. Like, an actual conversation stimulates me better than sex. I'm more stimulated through conversation than sex.
That's good.
And like conversation is really my love language.
Yeah. So like right now, I'm stimulating you. Is that what we're doing?
Hey,
oh, he's mad.
I hope so. No, but for real, no, you're not.
Okay. Oh man. Again.
No, but it was we didn't talk about that. Like, to be honest with you, if I could just make myself transparent, we didn't even have any type of, in our relationship, we never had any type of like sexual relations.
Oh, okay.
Like,
but I mean,
she was my legit best friend as well as girlfriend.
Gotcha. Okay. So, but what I was saying, so like through chat, you guys, it was just conversation,
just normal conversations.
Okay. So in turn, it just like she just missed you as like a person in her life.
Yeah.
So she catfished you. I mean, how did you feel? Were you mad?
I wasn't mad. I was like,
that would give me an ego almost, but then I'd be kind of irritated. Like you presented yourself.
You know what? I can't wait to have these real conversations because I want to have these conversations where men and women do certain things, use our ego as toxic traits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man, we about to get into a whole dog. This could be a good segue. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Because
for who?
Just for like when next time we get into relationship conversations, because there are some things I have did in the past which is pure off ego. I can do that.
Like what? Hey yo.
All right. Oh, okay. So if you really want to know, I have put myself in situations even on the offensive. I've been on the. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut myself some slack. Okay. I've been on the defensive side in cheating, and I've been on the offensive side in cheating.
Gotcha.
Most of my cheating back in the day was ego.
Because it made you feel like you're like, yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Get anybody.
But to be honest with you, and a lot of people have to realize cheating is more than just is more broad than just sex.
Mm-hmm.
It could be just giving somebody too much attention away from who you spending time or who you're in relations with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people don't. When people hear cheating, it's always, oh, you was out here. No, bro. It was mostly just conversations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so. But so like majority of them, I ain't gonna say majority of them. That's that'd be over exaggerating. Some of them was immaturity, not growth, and others were just ego.
No.
See if I still got it.
But I'm still curious. So, like, what happened after she came clean?
Oh, after she came clean, I wasn't mad. I was a little bit annoyed. I'm like, yo, you should just talk to me as your normal self.
Yeah, but I mean,
I can understand why she went around this way.
Yeah.
But it was at that time, because I got to choose my words wisely because I'm happily married now.
Yes.
Very. At that time, there was a sense of rekindling, but we just never took that step to rekindle.
Yeah.
But the spark initiated right after that. It just
it was back.
Yeah, it was back.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it didn't go anywhere. It just stopped.
I
mean, you don't have to answer. I mean,
what you mean by stopped?
Like, did you guys continue to be friends, or did like, hey,
you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna answer this question a little bit much more. To be honest with you, as me myself speaking for myself, I still have a dope friendship with exes. Of course, we can't talk. You know what I'm saying? But if we see each other, there is a more than a mutual respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with her, she had too much of my heart for me to continue to talk to her. She knew too much, and at that time, because you know what I'm saying, I have to, you know what I'm saying, I gotta choose my words wisely. At that time, we were still too dangerous. Even what I mean by that is even when we end up being in our own relationships, we were still too dangerous for each other.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I mean, I was just curious, like, where that went, like, after being catfished for so long.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like for me, that would be kind of like a deal to like a damage to my trust.
Yeah,
because it's like, wow, you really just pretended to be somebody else. Like, I mean, that's what that whole show is for.
Yeah, but the crazy thing about it, after that situation, before that situation, I have been catfished maybe a total of 6 times. Before that.
Dang, you're stupid. You are dumb. Like, 6 times?
You call me king.
6 times?
Yeah, dog. Yeah, bro.
Okay, all right, let's go through them. I want to go through each one. First one. Was she with the first?
No.
Okay, so was
I don't know if I can remember all of them.
All right, tell me the bangers, the best ones. Did you ever meet any of your catfish?
No.
Okay. How did you find out that they were catfish? They ended up coming clean, all of them?
Nah, I end up having a friend, used to be best friend back in the day. He was a whiz kid as far as the computer standpoint. And he did some research for me, and stuff just wasn't adding up no more. He was able to...
But then did you confront them, or you just assume that...
There was no confront, because every person who I have had some type of conversational relationship with, it was never a face-to-face person interaction.
But you still confront them like, hey, you're not the person you said you were. Or you were just scared?
No, I did, but it's like my energy had to change because I already sent like freaking countless of nudes. So basically, even though they was wrong,
yeah, they collected your nudes.
Yeah, so listen, even though they were wrong, I had to watch the way I exuberated my energy, because I was still at their mercy even though they were wrong. Because now you have my nudes.
Yeah. And like you were afraid to confront them? Like you were like, if I confront them,
I did confront them, but I had to tone it down. It was like, it was like, instead of like, you owe me an explanation. It was instead of you owe me an explanation, like, yo, can you please tell me what's going on here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of.
I had to shift my energy. Oh yeah. And the funny thing about it,
did you reuse the same photos each time?
Oh no, I'm not. No, all my photos was fresh.
Wow.
Everybody got exclusive photos.
Wow, they got the NFT of your penis.
What did they? Boy, man,
that thing is worth $10,000.
Man, let me tell you something. Everybody had that I was in.
I think we got it. I think I got an exclusive once, and I didn't even want it.
Yo, bro, hold on. Yo, chill. Right, that was an accident, dog. Chill.
I know. I'm sorry.
But no, that's one thing I remember back in the day. I used to do that. I used to tell like women that I talked to, like if you ever send me those type of photos, I want exclusives. Don't send me something that
kind of freaking ego you got. Some girl's letting you see her and her body.
Let's say
she's allowing you the gift of getting boobs or butt.
No, bro.
Whatever you're into.
No,
I
bro.
don't know. I know you like toes and stuff. So
no, stop the cap.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He doesn't.
Stop the cap.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. They send you stuff and you're like, it better not be sent to another dude. This needs to be something for me and only me.
Dude, let me tell you something.
All right, tell me. Oh no, he's sitting up. It's scary.
Let me tell you something. I did not like recycled nudes because I didn't give them. If I woke up and she was like, good morning, babe, send me something. I'm standing in front of my mirror. Like, for example, when I was staying in college, I'm standing in front of my mirror and I'm taking a picture and I'm sending it to her.
Okay.
If she said ask for a picture while I'm brushing my teeth, shoot, I'll ask. I got that toothbrush in my mouth. She's getting a picture. So I would want the same thing back. Don't send me something.
I would go get a newspaper and hold it up and show her it's today's date.
And that's the crazy thing about it. Don't send me nothing that you know you're gonna possibly get caught about. This is recycled, because I'm very detailed. Even the slightest things, I look at even the smallest things in detail in photos.
So, okay. All right. Say she took a photo, say 3 nights ago.
Yeah.
And she's like, I look really good. I'm going to save this. And then 3 days later, you're like, hey, can you send me something? And she sends you that photo she took three nights ago. That, like, you're going to be mad at that?
I take that. I take it.
Okay.
So what I mean exclusive is...
yeah, okay.
What I mean by exclusive, nobody have ever seen.
But you don't know that. Like, you don't know. She took it 3 nights ago.
Of course I don't know. So you can't trust people's words on it. I know that I'm giving you exclusives.
Okay. So, but you said you don't like getting... You want ones that are taken now. Like, taken now.
I don't mind it. But
you would prefer that.
Yeah, I would prefer that. But to be honest with you, what I mean by exclusives...
Backtrack so quick.
What about?
Yeah, you said you want exclusives. But if it's like, say she took it 3 days ago, it's not exclusive to you.
Yeah.
But you don't know if it's exclusive.
No. What I'm saying is just for the exclusive. Let me make sure. Because I don't remember my words. I'll make sure I don't backtrack. What I mean by exclusive was like, I don't want what everybody else has seen from previous people you have been involved with.
But you won't ever know that, is what I'm saying.
I know that, but I can only say.
So you tell her that. Like, if you send me nudes, it better be.
I don't do like you better. It's just like I would prefer to be like something that you haven't recycled with somebody else because it was a good angle.
Okay. I get you.
It can be, let's say, it can be a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It's just the fact that...
Say 3 months ago, you guys weren't talking yet. And then say 2 months later, you guys talk, and she sends you that photo.
Yeah.
Say she did send it to another guy. But you don't know.
I wouldn't know, but
you'll never know.
And I mean, you are right. I wouldn't know, and I probably won't never know. But it's like
so exclusives, like they're always going to be exclusive to you because it's like what's it called? Like is it Schrodinger's cat, where like Schrodinger put a cat in a box and closed the box but completely. You don't know if it's alive or dead. Yeah. But
I mean, but you could do that with anything in a relationship. You could ask for honesty, but would you get honesty?
No, that's true. That's true. I just, for me, that request seems silly.
What, to ask for nudes?
No.
I mean, exclusives.
Always send nudes, huh?
For exclusive nudes?
Like send me exclusives.
But this is hold on. Let me offer some pushback on this. As a person, how would you feel? Like, I mean, I'm gonna say this for me. I wouldn't even ask the question. This is a statement.
Okay.
For me, as a person of who I am, I wouldn't even feel good giving my new chick a nude that I gave my old chick.
Yeah, no, that I get. But if you think you really look good and you're like, hey, this might impress him, or he might, really enjoy this. I'm not even going to be thinking about a past person.
I am.
Well,
I am.
But also, I think you have, I'm not putting myself down, but if you look at you could get away with that.
You can get away with it.
I don't think I could.
You can, bro.
You think I could?
You can.
All right.
Let's do this. You have something. You have something that I don't have, and you are you're more charming than I am.
No, you're charming,
dude. Let me tell you something.
Me kick my feet sometimes.
Let me tell you something. I have the talent to be a manipulating mouthpiece.
What's that mean?
Like
a sociopath.
I can, and I'm not. This is not nothing to brag about. I'm not saying I did this before, but I know it's one of them things. I know the type of power I have on a positive side and a negative side. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
So I look at it as I could. I'm not going to say that because it's going to sound bad coming from a man. So I can't say that.
Okay. So we won't say that.
Let me find another way to say it. I can. No.
You're charming. You're a charming dude. So I feel like anything like you say, like the way you say things, I feel like, you know what, maybe. So I think you're pretty charming.
You know what? I wish.
Be careful what you wish for.
I wish we would have started this years ago. Before I got married, we could go on a speed dating trip.
Like a trip?
Yeah, just go what I mean by trip is just go somewhere where they do speed dating and see how we.
Who's the most charming?
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably
not as a bragging right, just to see proving that you're more charming than me.
Yeah, no, you're 100. I think you're way more charming.
No, and I'm not saying this in a bad way about me, overall, but you give more of a safer space for women.
Yeah, I think I like to make people not feel uncomfortable, and that goes. Men, women, children, animals.
I don't mean no harm when
even inanimate objects. Watching Toy Story really screwed me up.
I'm about to say that. What I'm about to say is the fact that you have the type of demeanor about you, character about you that you can have a best friend, female best friend, and she come over and she feel comfortable even undressing around you without her feeling some type of way. That's the type of energy you give off.
Huh? Well, it's just because I don't want, so what I was saying, I look like if I got into hardcore drugs, I think I would be super. There's times where I feel like I say stuff and I'm like, ooh, that was kind of creepy. Because but I also don't mean it in a creepy way.
I have never seen you or hear you put yourself in a creepy.
Because and that's what I'm saying. Because I work hard to because even times
I don't think you work hard. I think it's just you. You don't do it. That's just your character.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah. I know so if I'm at work and a coworker asks me for help, most of the time I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get closer because I can't see the screen. Like, let me know if I'm too close. Like, I let them know, like, hey, I'm not doing this. Just tell me the moment, hey, you're too close. I'm not gonna be offended. I like my personal space just as much as anybody else. So if you want to say that, yeah, I'm very if anything, I'm very aware of my surroundings, and I can easily put myself in somebody else's shoes. So
that's what separates you. Not between me and you, just separate you from other people. Because I do the same thing as well as you do. I put myself in other people's shoes as well as I'm good at reading the room.
But I'm also really bad at it because if you have say Kanye or anybody that's like an awful does monstrous things, I can never put myself in their shoes. I tried to find a reasonable reason, but most of the time you can't because it's just monstrous things.
I hate to say it. I try. I'm not saying
you do, but I think that's good though because you don't see the world as black and white. You see it as gray. I see it as there is definitely people that are black and white, but then there's also people that are gray. Yeah. Majority of people are gray, but there's no redeeming people that do stuff that monstrous. It's just the way they are, and they're the villains of everybody's story, but they're the hero of their own.
And it's sad. I wish the justice system would agree on what you just said, especially what we have covered in this episode, far as the Balenciaga situation, as well as the shootings. I wish people would take that more serious.
Yeah. But it's also my opinion doesn't hold weight. Me saying oh, they did monstrous things doesn't make it true or not. So I can say somebody the one of the gun shooters, to me, my only experience with that person is he did a monstrous thing. So I'm just going to think of him as a monster. Wow. I guess it is kind of first impressions do really paint somebody as, because I look at him, I'm like, oh, that's a monster. Even if say 20 hours before then he helped a friend move, and that friend is going to see him as all right, he's done good things, but he's also did this really bad thing, and that's going to be his legacy, is he did this really bad thing, so all those other good things. So that's where that gray comes in. But for me, I only see him as evil. I don't see him as this mixed person, this gray person where they have done good things and bad things. I don't care at that point. He did this one monstrous thing.
You know what? I think, the only reason that made me like this is the fact that I grew up in a very forgiving and second chance family.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I think sometimes, I'm going to use my parents in this situation. Sometimes I do think my parents are too forgiving and too second chancing. Sometimes.
I don't think, and to be honest, I don't think that's a bad thing.
I do sometimes.
Because at the end of the day, we're all people. We're all just trying to live on this earth. We're all just trying to make it. And that's why it sucks with all these people fighting and all these countries fighting wars, and just we're all just trying to make it, and we're just constantly just, I don't know.
You know what? This is the question that I want to ask people of all countries and race,
creeds.
Yeah. what would you do if there was just one day of peace? Because for example,
the reverse purge.
Because for example, we are like, and I was about to get to that. We always talk about the purge. We always talk about all this stuff. What would you do with people wouldn't even know what to do with one day of peace. One day.
They don't. You know why? Because Christmas is supposed to be that. And most of the time, something bad happens on Christmas.
I'm waiting for somebody to claim to be woke to find a way for us to try to cancel Christmas.
No, I don't think so. I don't. I mean, at this point, that's one thing they're never going to cancel Christmas.
You'll be surprised that certain religions do not celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, you think? Like maybe Jewish people?
No,
that's one.
not Jewish people. Just even.
You mean just like
even there's
atheists?
No, just there are other Christian groups that don't celebrate
Jehovah's Witness. Do they celebrate Christmas?
I don't know.
I know they don't celebrate like anything, so I don't know if they celebrate Christmas.
I know back in the day, one of my ex-girlfriends, she told me that, I asked her, like, y'all celebrate Christmas? She like, no, we don't celebrate Christmas. We don't have no Christmas tree. We don't do gifts. We don't do none of that. But you know what's crazy? This is crazy. Is the fact that when we talk about Christmas, we as kids, because of course, unfortunately, outside of Danny has older siblings. Danny has siblings, so he can be included. With us, people with siblings, majority of the times, when it's the other sibling's birthday, we don't get nothing. It's their birthday. You wait your turn. But when it comes to Christmas, we get gifts on somebody else's birthday.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, me and my sister's birthday are literally a day apart. Mine's the 14th, mine's the 15th, hers the 14th. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, your parents had some almost precise.
Yeah, they were mathematicians. They counted the days. What about so yours is in March?
Yeah.
Jasmine's. Let me guess. Huh?
August.
Oh, you already answered. Destiny is, I want to say, let's just say let's say April.
Hers in September.
I was super off. All right, so your parents were all over the place.
Me and my mom is the only birthdays in the beginning of the year. Everybody else is at the end. Dad's is a week before Thanksgiving.
Oh, so he just had one.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I didn't tell him that when I saw him a couple weeks ago. That didn't come up.
Yeah, it wasn't his birthday yet.
I know, it didn't come up. We normally don't introduce ourselves by our birthdays.
Yeah, hey, what's going on?
Is it your birthday now? Just screaming at him.
Why every time you gotta be this overly aggressive white guy?
I don't know, man. It's screaming to get out. It's trying to get out. I'm trying to hold it back.
The slave master intelligence just want to
Nope,
ooze
not
out.
That. Not
the
that.
authoritative white guy.
Not that either. I don't have any kind of like yearning for authority. I don't.
Hey, when your people screw up when you see them screw up on TV, do you shake your head of like, oh my god?
What do you mean screw up?
Like when you see like somebody do something stupid, and it's like, do you just shake your head, be like, these dang fools?
So like, I'll like say if I'm on TikTok and I'm scrolling through and I get like to the weird like the weird TikTok people, like there's this family that pretend to be werewolves. And like they like do werewolf stuff, like this is my alpha, this is my beta, like weird stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'm like, I become a member of the Black Panthers at that point. I'm like, you know what? Maybe Malcolm X was right.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I be feeling the same way when it comes to my people. Like, for an example, I'm gonna just use this one as an example. When old girl she ended up being the Gorilla Glue girl when she went viral for putting that Gorilla Glue in her hair.
I've never seen that.
I believe she was from Louisiana. She had that Gorilla Glue. and she said it don't move like. But
why? Wait, like why was she doing that?
I think it was for she think she had a wig in her head.
Thank you for teaching me about edges. I appreciate it.
Oh, I forgot you asked me that. You're welcome.
Yeah, I was trying to learn some new insults. If ever I'm insulted, I had to learn something. So, edges. Like, man, like, shut up and fix your edges. That's what I would say.
Why? Okay, so why does
and
this?
I wouldn't even know. Like, it might be really good edges. I don't know, but I'm just
hold,
gonna say, give them that little.
Whoa! This is my question.
Okay.
My question: Why cigarette? Why it seems like you're about to get into like an argument with a black chick?
No, it's just something like I don't have.
Being compared to him, I took offense to that.
No, I don't think it's not specific for anybody. I think I would use that for anybody, but it's something. Okay,
do white girls have
edges?
edges?
With you,
do white girls have edges? Have you seen a white girl with edges?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
but I don't think.
Backtrack.
So
backtrack.
Yeah, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. The real reason I asked is because
I hope so.
The real reason I asked is because I heard it, and I heard baby hairs. I heard baby hairs, and I'm like, huh. I was like, I wonder what that means. So then that's when I asked you, like, what's baby hairs? And you said, oh, it's like a type of edges, right? Is that what you said? So when you said that, I was like, oh, all right, cool. Well, now I have something.
They use baby hair for their edges.
Okay, that's what. Yeah. So I was like, oh well. I mean, at least like I don't know what else I could use for that information. Is the only time is if I'm in a defensive mode and I have nothing to say. So that's gonna be my go-to.
Yeah, you sound like
I'm always defensive. I guess.
you sound like you got something ready for
anybody.
No, you appearing on Wild 'N Out. That's why you ain't got no edges.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what, you know.
Yeah, I would say that.
You're a little fiery.
Yeah, me. That's me.
See, I was about to say
fireball.
No, I was about to say. Do y'all is cracker offensive to white people?
Not for me. I feel like if you called me a cracker, like how would you say it? Like say I made you mad.
I don't use that word.
All right, say if you did use it though.
That's like saying. Imagine how you say nigga.
No, because cracker's not. You just said it. You asked me it. It's not, and I'm saying you can call it. Say it.
What?
Say it.
Say it, boy. Say it. No.
Like, would you say cracker? Like cracker? Cracker?
That sounds like a slave.
It does.
It does, dog.
Now, if you like, I've been called white boy. I remember I was going to a bus stop, and I was walking in, and I was holding the door for someone, and as I'm holding the door, and I was about to walk in, I hear across the street, "Hold the door, white boy," and I turn, and it was like 4 black dudes. Of course, I held the door open. I knew because of the town we lived in. It's a very dangerous area.
I'm gonna say this.
Not lived in.
I was at. Are you telling the truth, or this is Jussie?
100%.
This is Jussie Smollett lie?
No, they weren't. They weren't from MAGA country. No, they were. They were. It was 4 dudes, and they were like, "Hold the door, white boy." But so when they got to the door, and I was holding it for them, they didn't like. They said thank you. So it wasn't like I was offended.
Yeah.
I was terrified. Just based on what I was told about the area, and because bus stops, I don't know if anybody's ever been to a bus stop. They're not safe.
Nah, I'm privileged.
Yeah, I've been to numerous bus stops. They're not safe. I was, it's just not. It's not a safe place. So, I remember one guy tried to get me to
imagine how we feel in this country.
Oh, I know, dude. I'm with you. I do, but I mean, I'll
see
never
you with
know
a black
the full,
girl.
I never know the full extent. Like I'll never know that full extent.
You hear me?
What'd you say?
I said I can see you with a black girl.
Well, now I can say like, hey, baby, your edges are looking awful right now. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, I would,
or like they're looking really good.
No, it's too late. It's too late. You just basically no, forget that. No, listen, because what you just did proved to me why you want to know about edges so bad.
No, I really didn't.
Because you came with a negative statement.
I know I shouldn't have. I'm always on the defensive. I don't know.
Now they gonna look at me like you can't control this white boy.
Yeah, you guys can. I'm a freak. No,
that wouldn't have nothing to do with freak.
I'm a wild man.
All
right.
More of I almost sound like a bigot.
Am I sounding bigoted right now? Am I really? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound bigoted.
Bigoted.
Bigoted. No, I'm sorry. No, I really. No, I just remember like.
I know you just saying stuff off comedy though. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah, none of it's real. Like I don't mean
unless.
No, it's not real. No, but the story is real. The reason I brought that up is because they said white boy. Not offended at all. Like I said, it was out of nowhere. It's nothing I would say, to anybody. Like,
should we get offended just overall? Should we get offended as people when they call you by your color when they don't know your name?
Yes. Because there's words like sir, ma'am, excuse me. There's different ways you can get somebody's
black
attention.
Man.
Yeah. And so the difference
hey, Pecker boy.
And if it was like a widely populated area where we were at that bus stop, for them to say that, they didn't have to. They could have just said, "Hey, can you hold the door for us?" They could have said that. I did it either way. But yeah, if you're in a group of people and the only way to like describe, that's why. Have you ever seen? There's it was a Domino's pizza, and this woman came in, ordered, and she was Asian, and instead of like asking her name or anything like that on the order, they wrote some kind of slur. I forget what it was, and they ended up leaving the receipt with the pizza, so she saw it. That's what I'm saying. It's like just put woman in blue shirt. You don't have to call somebody out based on something they can't help.
Yeah.
So. I don't know. Anyways, I swear, if I ever like, does Keita have edges?
Yes.
Is that like okay? This is a learning experience, everybody. Like this is like me just trying to learn. Does everybody have edges? Like, could I have edges? Or is it strictly just the hair type?
If I can say this, I want to say it is a cultural thing.
Is it okay?
Now, if it's not a cultural thing, let's say if white girls do it, I don't hear about it. I don't see it on social media. I don't think they do because I would have heard it. They don't prescribe to it like we do.
Yeah. Yeah. That answers. I answered my own question and be like, well, I don't ever hear about, like a white girl or white guy getting like having edges.
Yeah. Do y'all think y'all should have braids?
What do you mean? Like dreads or braids?
No braids.
I mean, it depends on what, like a French braid. Isn't a French braid just a braid?
I'm just asking.
I don't know. I don't know any kind of history on hair. I've never had to experience it. Okay. So, like, say if like I had a say a daughter, and she was say mixed or I adopted and she had hair that I wasn't accustomed to. Yeah. Then obviously I would have to do so much research.
How would you feel as a dude with your hair texture? Would you wear a do-rag?
No, because it's one. I don't think my hair would look good.
Would you get a black man's perm?
What's a black man's perm? Like pinky?
No, like a wave perm. Get your hair like in waves.
No, because it's just not for me. Like I don't think I would rock it well.
Imagine you with a fade with waves, 360 waves around your head.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
You looking like Travis Kelce.
Who?
Travis Kelce, the tight end for Kansas City Chiefs.
But I just, if I had, I that's just not I just don't have that kind of style. I'm pretty simple. So I have cool style. You got roses on your shirt. Did you wear that for JD? We're trying to give him his flowers.
Hey man, thank y'all listen. Thank y'all listen to the call.
We out of time? We didn't work it in. You gotta work it into the ending.
What?
Out of time.
I don't have no time to play with you right now.
There you go.
I've been working it in for the majority of this episode.
You did really good.
Yeah,
I've been very proud.
Only a sociopath can do that, right?
See, that's part of it. That's like an ego thing. You want me to stroke it? No.
Hey, appreciate y'all for listening to Watch the Comedy King podcast.
Hopefully next time we'll have JD here.
Man.
You call me king.
Hey, we out, man.